Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's just a joke. First of all, I have to say that I'm so excited now because it's my first video experiment and I haven't got any idea how to do it. I hope it's gonna be okay, and I'm so sorry if I do any ridiculous thing in this video. Let me introduce myself in a very short way. My name is Alara. I live in Istanbul, Turkey with my family. I'm studying at my bachelor degree at Istanbul Bilgi University, and it's my third year in college, and I have 2 more years because I am a double major student, so I am studying 2 departments at the same time. My first department is international relations and political science, and the second one is law school. Um, Actually, so many people think that studying this 2 department is such a crazy thing because they are so hard, etc. But I don't think so. Yes, it's not easy because School of Law one of the hardest departments in every country, but I believe that it's a very big chance studying this two at the same time because from my point of view, they like lovers. They are a good couple because they completing themselves very much. I can't imagine a good political science without the legal studies. I don't believe that I can make a good law. I can serve a good law without I know the political system and international relations and well. So I'm happy for being a double major student. Also, I am a member of Bilgi International Relations Student Club and Bilgi Faculty of Law Student Club. What we do in this clubs, we are organizing some meetings with professional political leaders and professors who are working in political science and law areas, and get them together in our campus with our friends who are planning to make a career in these areas. So it's developed my organization skills and communication skills. We have an also traditional trip to our capital city, Ankara, and we go every year in there and making some meetings, political leaders and the general centers of political parties in there. Also go to the National Assembly and see how they work in there. Yes, so I'm in future I'm planning to work in these areas too, especially in legal studies and governmental issues too. But I'm also wonder about how to work in international law area. So in my college years, I'm trying to see all these opportunities in close way and making my decision for these observations. Also, I am working at the School of Law magazine, official magazine. I'm writing essays for this magazine. For example, in last issue of magazine, which gonna be published on ending of April and beginning of May, I have also an essay in there. It's 5 pages long. I am writing about the historical development of women rights in Turkey. This area actually is one of my interesting areas, but I'm gonna talk it later. Out of school, I'm also a volunteer at Trumepa Clean Sea Association. We are working for cleansing the seasides. In periods, we are going to different seaside and islands in Turkey and cleaning the sea, actually, in basic way. Also, we are trying to make some meetings with people and children and talking with them about the sea pollution. because in my opinion, we are sharing in whole world, in whole citizens. It doesn't matter you are German, English, or Turkish. We are sharing a mutual home, and it should be our first job, from in everything, in important than everything. Our law, we can be a lawyer, we can be a doctor, but it doesn't matter. First of all, we must to protect our home, and it's called nature. So I am in love for being a volunteer about this area, and I'm also an amateur camper. I'm going to camps with my friends and test the nature in its own home. That's very good experiences for me. On the other hand, I'm also interested in music. As you can see behind of me, I'm an amateur pianist. Yeah, and but it's not a professional skill for me. I have a certificate for that from Istanbul Technical University, half-time state conservatory. I'm playing piano since I was 7 years old. I can say that I learned alphabet after I learned piano sheets, and I believe that I know a different universal language too, which playing in this case of piano, the piano notes. It's same for everywhere in Turkey, in world. We are sharing the same notes in different instruments and different pianos, but hear the same voice from them. So it's very magical thing for me, and I'm so happy. Sometimes I give lessons, piano lessons to little children too, but it's like a big hobby, and it's my biggest escape point from my life issues today. I'm in love with this guy, and also sometimes I play guitar too, but it's my main instrument. And so, what can I say? Yes, why I want to be participate in this project, especially if you choose me, it's gonna be my first experiment in international area. I've never been abroad before that. But in a long time, I'm looking for a good projects for being a participate in this project, and I saw your project, and it feels me very exciting for attending this, because my first choice is gender equality, and the second one is human rights. These are my job actually. I am studying the school of these guys, and I learn and read a lot of things. Especially I watch a lot of things about these areas, especially gender equality. In first grade at university, I've taken an elective course about gender equality and daily life, and it's one of the hardest course in our university. I recognize that after I've taken this course. And in this course, I gained a different perspective from the studying, from the homeworks from the projects I did for it. And I believe that the biggest problem for today, gender equality for every country in the world, women's rights in every country in the world, we have same problems, and governments, press sources, social media don't do anything for that. In every day, people killed, LGBT people killed, and we don't know anything about that because governments want it, social media want it. We don't see anything. So I understood that if we want to see it, we see it. And after this course, I decided to work in this area and change something. So I feel so happy myself, because being a law student, it's a big chance for change something. I have a good job opportunity for that, and I am trying to go to seminars, etc., who are working in this area, and I'm get knowing every new day, every new thing about this area, how we apply the law for these cases, how we understand it, the violence and gender equality in psychological way and cycle way, and it's very very beneficial thing. This workshop which your project organizing, I'm also think that it's one of the biggest chance I can reach in my life, because if I go there, if I come your project, I can see and feel the different perspectives who are working, who are wandering this area like me. We have same ideas and same emotions about the same issue, and go there, come to your country, come to your project for talk about, for share our experiments and emotions for the same issue from the different cultures. And it's like a fair for me, because we learned, we feel a lot of different cultures perspective about how they live, how they experiment this gender equality and human rights issues in their country, in their daily lives, how it's different or how it's same with our countries, with our problems, with our women or our LGBT people. So I believe that it's gonna be really magical and really beneficial thing, and we can gain a chance like this project not all time in our lives. Is we encounter it, and it's not a basic thing in my opinion. I saw your project and I am now recording this video because everything in universe has a reason. So maybe we share something, we share some big things in there. We learn really big things, really different things with each other. So I'm really want to be in there in this summer. I think that it's all for now, I can say you. I'm so sorry if I did any ridiculous. I'm really sorry, my battery is out when I was making my closing speech. Now I opened it. So that's all for now. I hope we're gonna meet in there in this summer. I'm really wondering and waiting for your answer. Bye for now.